And there we go. Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having brilliant, fantastic, amazing days. As always, welcome back to another video. Hope you're crushing it this week as well. Let's dive into it. So today I'm going to be making a video about some forecasting tips and tricks that I've learned across the years of trading, okay, on how to improve your accuracy trading Forex, trading gold, trading indices in particular. Okay. And of course, this is going to help drastically in your journey of becoming a funded trader, okay, which is our main priority as retail traders at the moment. It's one of the biggest things that FXLondon is working on as a firm and as a community, especially in our six-figure program, is getting people 6 figures worth of funds, in capital from one of these leading prop firms, FTMO, my Forex fund, the prop trading, the funded trader program, et cetera, et cetera. There's loads of prop firms out there at the moment, and that is the goal, of getting people and individuals funded with $100,000 and helping them make $10,000 profit per month. Okay, and forecasting, okay, and being able to forecast well is one of the most important things when it comes down to that in achieving profit, okay, and maximizing profit when you're live. As always, I've got my notepad up here on the right-hand side with all my thoughts and opinions written out throughout the duration of the day to make sure that I haven't missed anything out so it drops my brain. But let's dive into it. Now, forecasting, okay, why do I think forecasting is so crucial, so important? It can, really help out your trading success and your trading journey, okay, and let's break it down. So forecasting, okay, so why is forecasting important? Now, forecasting, throughout the duration of forecasting, you're talking yourself through the positions, okay, on the chart, okay, you're looking at your analysis, and, it helps drastically increase confidence and clarity, okay? Now, the reasons for the trades, you're going to be talking to yourself through, okay, and you're going to have a better understanding of the market, okay? And when you reflect on your forecasts, you can see what works, what doesn't work, and you can journal it. So when it comes down to my forecasting tips, here's the following. So, the best method for forecasting is a top-down method, okay? Looking at the bigger time frame pictures, okay, looking at the general economic news, okay, seeing how the market is performing as a whole, okay, and then to work your way down, the time frames, okay, and down to entry points, stop losses, and take profits. When we've done the general market bias consensus, okay, I'll work my way down the time frames, okay, I'll work my way down from the daily, down to the 4 hour, down to the 1 hour, down to the 30-minute and the 50-minute, okay, and at all of the different levels and time frames, okay, I will do a little bit of market analysis, okay, and forecasting of where I think the market could go, okay, what liquidity candles I think the market could spike into, okay, where I think the traps are for the retail traders, okay, where I think the market could be moving. One of the key things that I've also written down here, okay, one of the tips that I have for forecasting is to give an outcome for actually both directions. So, give an outcome for, the market moving to the upside and give an outcome for the market moving to the downside on every single one of the instruments that you trade and on the different timeframes, okay? Give arguments for both, because even if you've got one more, general consensus, for instance, GBP, JPY, you're really bullish on it, okay? Still give an argument for why the market might dip and retrace. It's really, really good because it means you can counteract those arguments, okay? There's no point just being blind within the market and just hoping that the market's going to go in one direction and you're going to be right. You're not always going to be right. So, it's really good to give yourself different options, different exits, and different points where you can perhaps change your, analysis and perhaps change your forecasting opinion, halfway through the week. So, that's one of the things that I've learned is when forecasting, it's really, really good to give a consensus of bias on both different directions, okay? And as I've said here, give a few different outcomes, because if the market doesn't do what you expect straight away, then it can be really, really confusing and frustrating. And more importantly, you lose money on it, of course. So you're going to be, upset. There's no point in being, reminder that, our psychology, we've got to look after, and our emotions, we've got to look after. So, if you have, 4 or 5 different, options of where the market might move at any given point during the week, okay, or given the day, then different scenarios are going to play out and you're not going to be surprised. Okay? You're not going to be surprised by anything because you're just going to go, okay, actually, the market is just following this analysis instead. So there we have it. That's the video. I hope you've enjoyed the video, everyone. Hope you've got some value from it as well, which is, of course, the most important thing. And, hope you've learned something, on how to improve your forecasting, and some of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the last couple of years. If you have enjoyed the video, feel free to like down below, let me know your thoughts as well. And as I've said, if this is well received, I'll perhaps do, a live forecasting, on one of the weekends or at the start of one of the weeks, for 2-3 hours, and I'll, break down how best I do, forecasting across the different pairs and instruments, running you through the tips that I've just explained to you there. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next video, but have a brilliant rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.